Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. Today is a full face of products that we don't usually use. It's something totally different, some really new products, some products I've fallen in love with, and some products that are going straight in the bin. So if you want to see this video, keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe. First thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and hydrate my lips. I'm just going to use the Ulta 3 Wonder Balm. This is a lip repair mask. I'm going to pop that on just using my finger. Probably not the best idea because my finger's going to be really sticky now, but lucky I got wipes next to me. Now it's time to prep my face. I'm just going to take the Ultra Facial Cream by KRxx. I've never used this product before. It's literally just been sitting in my drawer. I've been meaning to use it and I haven't. And I've heard such amazing reviews about KRxx in general, which I really don't use much of their stuff ever. I'm going to take a bit of that product and just massage that into my skin. So when I have a spray tan, my skin tends to go really dry. It's already kind of on the dry side, but it just goes so much more drier when I have a spray tan. So I'm just going to make sure that I'm going to double moisturize when I do my makeup today. A tip I picked up from Mario was like always do the brows first and then moisturize, but I just always forget. Apparently it makes your eyebrow product stick a lot better on the skin, but like I just never remember to do that. I'm going to take a little bit of that product, massage it into my fingers, warm it up, and then run it underneath my eyes too. Because I've been going at 45 early in the morning. This girl hasn't slept in a long time. And the second thing that I'm going to do to my face before we start is this Sephora Rose Hydrating Mist. I'm just going to give it a spray. This smells so beautiful. I'm just going to give my skin a little bit of a mist. Today I'm just going to go in with the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. This is just a little sample one that I got in my PR. First thing that I'm going to do is run that up to my brows. Now this is a full coverage concealer, so I probably put a little too much, but you know, we are going full glam today, so that's okay. But I probably would say this is an ultimate coverage concealer. If you're looking for a concealer that is really super full coverage, and it is quite a wet finish, it doesn't dry quite matte, it actually dries quite wet, then this would be the baby that you are looking for. Okay, now to set that all together, I'm going to take the Becca. This is just like an invisible translucent, so we're just going to set over those eyes. Alright, for my brows today, I'm going to go in with the Dark Brown by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I don't think I've ever used an Anastasia Beverly Hills pencil on my channel. Well, not for the last few years anyway. Okay, so I'm just going to start with filling in the very front of the brow. Just going to get them nice and thick. And then I'm going to add a little bit of thickness to the tail as well. I actually really favour pomades over any pencil. I don't like using pencils because I feel like they rip out my hair on my brows. Okay, so for my eyes today, I'm just going to take the Ocean Jewels Eye Palette by Becca Cosmetics, which is this baby right here. We've got some really nice purpley tones, some brown tones. I'm actually really intrigued of how I'm going to create a look with this product because they are quite contrasty, I think, against each other. So we'll see what we can do with them. So for the crease of my eye today, I'm actually going to take the Tarte Creaseless Concealer in the shade Mahogany. And what I'm going to do is create a socket line using this deep shade. This is just going to help me get that really nice shadowing around the outsides of my eye. I'm going to take a 235 and the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer in the shade medium to deep, and I'm going to press and pat over that concealer to set it as well as blend it off. This isn't the right brush for that. I'm just going to pick up my 228. Something different. We might be using different products today, guys, but we are not using different tools. I'm as a Weaver girl. You know I'm as a Weaver girl. Can you guys see how that's created just like a really nice shadow? Okay, moving on, I'm going to pick up this shade right here, which is that real chocolatey shade. And just set over that area. And then we're going to blend it off using a Morphe E13. That has just impacted the shadow so much more, having that like really dark cream color underneath. It's actually a really good technique. It does make the eye a little sticky though. Okay, the next shade I'm going to pick up is this lilac shade right here. Taking that on a 222. I have to say these shadows are so pigmented. Oh my god. Now just looking down, you guys can see a pretty high contrast between the two colors, like what I was saying before. So I'm actually just going to pick up this little shade here on my index finger. And I'm just going to press that in the middle to try and give a less high contrast. This is a really beautiful palette in terms of like the colors are great and the actual formula is great, but I don't think I could have this in my kit because I just don't think that I can make them work all together, especially for a makeup artist on the run and on the go like me. On the run, like you're just on the go, like you just can't be carrying all these extra things that you're not really going to use that much. I don't know if I would really use that in my kit. Having said that though, I still think that it is quite nice. Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to do is pick up this DB Pigment Plus Water Resistant Retractable Liner in the shade... I don't actually know the shade, guys. It's purple. Anyway, we're going to pop this in my waterline. I can't even see that at all, so we're just going to put that over there. Moving on to liner. I'm going to take the Heavy Metal Urban Decay Spandex Glitter Liner and I'm going to apply that first onto my eyes. Just going to go in with my Black Market Urban Decay pencil and I'm actually just going to go in, is it tight lining? Is that what the kids are calling it these days? Just underneath the lashes, just to bring like a little more darkness. Just going to clean up that under eye with my white. It's time for lashes, so I'm just going to go in with the Lashed Co in, they just fell, Miss Edinburgh. Before I do that, I'm going to pump up my lashes with Power Lash by Runway Room, which is a Melbourne brand. While I'm waiting for those lashes to dry, I'm just going to apply my Kiehl's facial cream just a little bit underneath my eyes because when I cleaned up the shadow from before, it kind of took away that little bit of hydration that I had there. Okay, seeing as that DB Cosmetics eyeliner just is gonna go in the bin, I'm just going to apply my Black Market Urban Decay liner and I'm just going to make it really smoky underneath the eyes. So I've just zoomed out a little bit so you can see my face a little bit better. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Faux Filter foundation, which is my favorite foundation of 2018. This was just absolutely perfection. I cannot change the formula, criticize the formula in any way. Even the colors are beautiful. It's so good. This foundation is my favorite of 2018 by far. I'm just going to pump out one pump on the back of my hand because this stuff is so hella coverage, like so full coverage, you guys. There is so much coverage in this foundation. All right, so before I go on, because I've kind of messed my brows a little bit, I'm just going to take the NYX Worth the Hype mascara, but this is actually a brown mascara or a brown black mascara, I should say. I'm just going to apply a little through the brows. A trick that I have to tell you guys is that when I had a job up in Sydney with Benefit, like Benefit brows, I forgot my brow products. Like seriously, what kind of a makeup artist forgets their brow products when they go on a brow job interstate? But I did. So I actually had to use my mascara through my brows. And it worked just fine. It just kind of kept them in place, gave them a little bit of color as well, which I really liked. So that's a little trick if you do forget your brow products at home. All right, let's get on to concealing. So I'm just going to take the Creaseless Concealer, but I'm actually going to mix it with the Becca Under Eye Brightening Concealer, which I have used on my channel, but a very, very, very long time ago. And I'm just going to buff that in with a Real Techniques buffer brush. And I'm just going to take my clean beauty blender that I forgot to wet before I started filming. For cheeks today, I'm going to go back in with my Creaseless Concealer in the shade Mahogany. Okay, now that I've got that setting onto my skin, I'm just going to use a Morphe M179. I'm going to start to blend that into my skin. Okay, that's probably a little too strong. I shouldn't have used the color that dark. My God. Guys, just remember to always go over with your foundation brush, especially when you are cream contouring. Like, just go over and make sure that it doesn't look patchy or too overdone. So the wider the highlight comes through the center, the more wide your nose looks. So if you keep it really thin, it actually looks a lot more slim. I'm just going to use the Becca Under Eye powder. And I'm actually just going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to take that powder up to where I start to contour my nose. Okay, I'm just going to pop a little bit on the forehead like that. I'm going to apply lots to this area here. I'm actually not going to take it too far over here because then I don't like that harsh line you get. And you have to be careful around this area too, that you don't get this weird line here. So just make sure that's all blended off, but just keep that part really sharp. Now we're going to dust that off. So for my cheeks today, I'm going to use the Revolution blush palette, but this one is the apricot one, which is so damn beautiful. Look at those colors. I like it even better than the pink one. Just using a Napoleon cheek brush, I'm just going to pick up this shade right here. Now for highlighter today, I'm just going to take the Becca Ocean Jewels highlighting palette, which is the matching one to the eyes. So these are the shades right here. I'm just going to go for this baby over here because it's nice and gold, and you know I like my gold highlighters. Still not a highlighter in the world that comes close to CPOP. There is nothing like it, you guys. There is nothing like a Becca highlighter, I tell you that much. So the last step on my eyes is just exaggerating that under eye, which you guys know I love to do. Just going to take this Ocean Jewels palette and we're just going to go in with this one right here. We're just going to load up the mascara on the bottom lashes. I actually really like this mascara. For my lips today, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty After Party. Oh my god, you guys, this color payoff, the whole formula, it is so amazing. I have never tried something like this in my life. This is the After Party Metallic Lipstick by Huda Beauty. So this one, the actual new ones that just came out, I just received them on PR the other day, which I was really excited about. I got a surprise package from Huda Beauty. I've never received her stuff before, so I was super, super excited to receive it. And oh my god, I did not even swatch these before this, but I've seen them on Instagram and I was like, wow, they look really good. We're going to set that all together with the Sephora Rose Mist. Well, you guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this full face of new products, or I should say probably products you don't see often on my channel. It was really fun creating something really different, like this lipstick and these eyes, and not something that I would usually do on my channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know what you want to see in 2019. I cannot believe this year is already over. Like, it's just seriously so crazy. But let me know what you want to see next year. I will see you guys very soon on my next video.